The air just kicked on. Good. It's hot. It doesn't show anybody in here yet. What's up, YouTube? How's it going?
Got it.
You got it? You got a notification?
Yep.
Well, ain't that a fucking miracle? Mr. Atomic actually got a notification that somebody was live streaming. Hey, CB Dave, how's it going? Hey, beautiful, thank you. It's been a long day, so my mascara is starting to smear. Janet, you got notified? Okay, good, because I really want to know if people are getting notified, because quite often I hear that Mr. Atomic doesn't get a notification. I know that True Conservative Minutes doesn't get a notification very often. Okay, you got notified. Benny says, hey there, beautiful patriot. How are you doing? I'm on my way home. Well, if you're driving and watching me, be safe. I don't want you to crash because you're watching Atomic News. Dorinda says she got notified. Okay, good. Hey, Paul, did you get a notification? I am Barbara Ann says, yeah, I got notification. Okay, good. Kathy got a notification. Slow loading, Joseph, but are you able to see everything now? I assume, yes?
It's just connection.
It's showing me disconnected?
No, it's his connection.
Oh, it's his connection. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm like, what? Vincent, you got a notification? Okay, good. Okay. Well, I guess YouTube is doing their job tonight. For once. All right. So before I get into the news, you guys, I want to say a big thank you to Renee. I don't know if Renee is here right now, but I think it was less than an hour ago I got a notification that she made a donation through my PayPal link, which is down in the description box there, to my channel. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Renee and say thank you for supporting my channel and supporting my work. Layla and Mia, no notification. Bruce Wayne, Atomic News, this Navy veteran salutes you. Thank you. Let me ask you, those of you who did not get a notification, how did you know I was live? Did you just stumble upon my channel, or were you in the home section just scrolling through videos and up I popped? Like, how did you know to come into my video? I'm just curious. BK for Truth. Hey, how's it going? Bruce got notified. Okay. Because I'm just curious. The people that don't get notified, I just want to know how you figured out I was live. Just curious. Just checked for other videos. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Well, but going back to Renee, thank you, Renee. If anybody else wants to donate, PayPal link is below, or you can always super chat me. But thank you, Renee. I appreciate the support of my channel. It means a lot to me. All right, let's get into it, you guys. I'm probably gonna get a little shitty in this live stream. I'm probably gonna get a little pissy, because there's just a lot of shit that pisses me off. AOC. Need I say more? Can I just drop my pen? Yes, AOC, you guys. I think she's gonna come up twice in my discussion tonight. Sorry, just checking my phone. Before the live stream, I had somebody call me like 6 times in a row, and I was like, leave a message. I'm not live yet. But they didn't leave a message. But anyway, AOC, you guys have all, okay, you've had to, if you've been anywhere on social media, okay, or anywhere on the internet, you've seen these photos this past week that surfaced of AOC down on the border in Texas, where she's wearing all white with her famous red lipstick, and she's put like the most fake ass posed photos ever, okay? She's like in one of them, and then she's like got her hands down on her knees, and she's like and you're just like, really? Okay, so if you haven't seen those photos, okay, just go on to Twitter under her Twitter and you'll see them there, okay? AOC denies that the photos of her on the Texas border were staged. Well, of course she's going to deny it, but it was the most gag-worthy photos from a Democrat, I think, ever, you guys, that ever exists. All right. Dear AOC, if you're going to take some photos like that, do it right, honey. Okay. Do it right. Okay. Now people are saying on the other side of that fence where she's like looking off in the distance, so serious, that there's really a parking lot there. Okay. What I'm gonna do tonight, and I challenge you guys to do the same, is find the location on Google Earth. Okay, we're gonna find that shit on Google Earth. All right, and then I'm gonna make a video out of it, and we're gonna debunk this. Okay, we're gonna bring the truth out to this, and I'm sure this is probably why people are saying it's an empty parking lot on the other side, and that's why we think it's all staged. Okay, but I'm gonna get my ass on Google Earth tonight, and I'm gonna Google that shit, and I'm gonna find out what is on the other side of that fence. Okay. Why? Because why not? I'm Atomic News and I do what the hell I want. My question though is, where are the pictures of caged kids? Okay. You hear all of the Democrats crying, we're putting kids in cages. We're shooting them up with poison. And all they can do is flap their gums and run their mouth, okay? And they're not doing anything about it, okay? So if kids are really in cages, why are they not doing something about it? And if kids are really in cages, where is the photo evidence? Mr. Atomic, what are you laughing at?
Oh, some of the comments.
He's laughing at you guys at some of your comments. You're entertaining Mr. Atomic.
The kids in cages is a photo from the Obama era 2000.
Yeah, I know that. I'll get to that. Thank you. Backseat driver. Anyway, AOC says, I'll never forget this moment because it was the moment I saw with my own eyes that America was becoming a nation that steals refugee children from their parents and cages them. Yeah. Excuse me while I heave, okay? Her office said, we can't control what kind of right-wing garbage shows up in our posts. I'm sure they're referring to like social media, okay? So how do you know it's all right-wing? How do you know that it's not a Democrat finally smelling your bullshit and calling you out on it? Just saying. But where are the photos? I mean, you were right there. All that cameraman had to do was go, whoop, hi, click, whoop, back to AOC. No, but those photos don't exist. And you've got Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar also continuously on Twitter and social media talking about kids in cages. Kids in cages. But funny, there's no photo evidence of kids in cages. All right. So, New York, guys. Let's talk about New York. Hold on. I have to be careful, you guys, because really, I'm... Mr. Thomas gonna laugh. I'm not wearing any pants. Why do I always film my live streams in my t-shirt and Spankies? I don't know, you guys. But I have to be careful where I put the camera because I don't need to show you guys my Spankies. New York. Some of the upstate New York county clerks are refusing to grant a driver's license to illegals, despite the governor signing it into legislation on Monday. Oh, I wish I could shake their hands. Apparently 4 counties are involved. One of them is like Niagara, and I forget the other ones, honestly. Just keeping it real. One clerk says that she believes the bill conflicts with federal policy. Well, no shit. In the bill, they talk about the reason they need to issue them because illegals need to get to and from work. Let's think about that for a sec. Illegals need driver's license need driver's licenses to get to and from work. What's wrong with that picture? Anybody? No, not Bueller. You guys, isn't it illegal to hire somebody who's here illegally? So why do they need a driver's license? They don't, you guys. They don't need one, okay? We're enabling them right now to basically become part of society and disappear into the cracks of the country, all right? We're enabling them. And, oh, my butt's falling asleep, you guys. And, you guys, you know, there's that big conspiracy theory. And there's always some truth to every conspiracy theory, but voting. Why would they need an ID? To register to vote. That's the real answer, you guys. That's the real answer, because they don't need to get to and from work if they're illegal, okay? Because you can't hire illegals. So it's really, you guys, it's really so they have some sort of identification to register to vote. and all the voting, you guys, it's on the honor system, okay? You really don't have to prove you're a legal citizen of the United States. You just have to show that you live in that area where you're registering, okay? So that's the real reason behind driver's licenses. And, you know, a lot of the immigrants, they're not staying in the border states where they are detained, okay? They get shipped off throughout the country. A lot of them are going to California. A lot of them are going to Florida. A lot of them are going to New York. Somebody says, who is AOC? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They call her AOC for short because that's like a mouthful. So I assume that you know who Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is, because she's always in the news for her stupidity. The girl is
Always on crack.
as Jay says, always on crack. Yes. Would you please stop licking my toes? Dutch. No licking. So she had to squeeze in one more lick before she walked off. Little shit. She's lucky I love her. So the clerks are aware that the governor can strip them of their position, but they are going to stand up against it anyway because they believe it conflicts with federal policy. Well, good for them. Good for them. I mean, it'll really suck that they lose their job, but I hope they'll stand up for it. And then at the last minute, if they have to, concede, because nobody wants to be without a job, but at least stand up for that. Stand up for it. Speak out, right? Okay, going back to AOC, always on crack. Let's talk about Mr. Atomic is entertained by this live stream. You guys, let's talk about the concentration camps. What the fuck? The Democrats still insist that the detention centers are equivalent to concentration camps. And almost every day you will see AOC, Rashida, Ilhan, and Kamala Harris talk about concentration camps. Well, let me tell you something, Democrats. The Jews didn't hop border walls and come in on their own like these people have, okay? The Jews didn't get donations from the community, $1,000 so they can travel to their family members throughout the country, and unlimited Taco Bell and McDonald's like they do in Yuma, okay? Yes. Did you guys see that video I posted from Paloma? I think it was either last night or the night before. So in the last 48 hours. Funny, because YouTube wouldn't monetize that video. And I don't know if it's because it's Paloma or because she's telling the truth. But she went down to a border facility and talked to one of the border agents, you guys. And the border agent was pissed. And she can't name who it is because obviously we can't talk about, what specific border agents are saying. But they were angry because they're like, we didn't go to an academy to be doing this bullshit, okay? I'm not going to eat McDonald's and I'm not going to eat Taco Bell. I mean, we all know McDonald's is garbage, but every once in a while you want some of them McDonald's fries, right? Because they're good. I don't know what kind of crack they put on those fries, but they're good. Taco Bell, I love me some Taco Bell. But I'm gonna think twice about eating there again. I live in the Valley of the Sun now, and let me tell you, there's Del Taco here, so I can go to Del Taco now. And McDonald's, sorry, there's like Smash Burger and In-N-Out here. Why do I need to go to McDonald's? So I don't think that I want to eat at either one of those places anymore because they donate food to the detention centers. They get unlimited McDonald's hamburgers and Taco Bell burritos, you guys. I think that's a little humorous too, trying to feed a Central American an Americanized burrito, a Taco Bell burrito. They're probably like, this is shit. And it probably is compared to, you know, authentic Mexican or Central American foods. But yeah, so those two fast food chains are donating food to those facilities for the migrants. And the migrants, they'll like take a couple bites and they'll literally just toss it on the ground, right? And the border agents are having to pick up after them, be their merry little maids. And the border agents are pissed because they didn't go to academy training for that, to pick up and wipe the asses of migrants. No, I'd be disgusted. I'd be like, pick your own shit up. I mean, if my kid did that in my house, oh no. No, honey. You pick that up. And if you don't pick that up, you ain't eating until you pick that up. Okay, that's how we roll in the atomic house. We wouldn't put up with that shit. Not from a kid, not from an adult. But yeah, so you guys, when you drive by McDonald's and you drive by Taco Bell, think twice. All right? So going on with this, the Jews didn't get due process, you guys, or an asylum hearing, okay? The Jews didn't get free health care either. And just so you guys know, Obama's former ICE chief just spoke out to confirm that these cages were from the Obama era, okay? So this whole bullshit about naming them concentration camps is just disgusting. And you know what it is? They're preying on stupid people is what they're doing. Or here, I'll be nice. Ignorant people. Okay? They're preying on ignorant people who don't know any better, who don't have the time to do research on their own, who don't have time to find the truth out, who don't care about the truth. Okay, this is just another ploy to make Donald Trump look bad, to make the right look bad. You know, everything fails that they do. Russian collusion, they failed. Okay, so now let's come up with something new to hit Trump with. Let's call these detention centers concentration camps. Yeah. The Jews got to eat Taco Bell and McDonald's, right? So only ignorant people would believe the bullshit coming out of these three women's mouth, four women, yeah, out of their mouths, okay? Only an ignorant person, all right? Sorry, my camera's a little bumpy, but my ass is falling asleep. This is a really hard floor, you guys. I have to get into my studio. I think tomorrow and Monday we're going to be putting that together in the spare bedroom. So hopefully this is my last live stream sitting on the floor in my underwear. Maybe I'll be sitting in a chair in my underwear next time. But and the final straw on the whole concentration camp thing, you guys, we aren't killing people in mass numbers. So
we're not experimenting on them either.
Yeah, and we're not experimenting on them either. So Democrats, shove it up your ass. Let's talk about another Democrat, Pelosi, okay? Pelosi, Drunk Pelosi's at it again. She is apparently on video saying illegal aliens breaking the law is not a reason to deport them. Yeah. Okay. Well, if we want to kind of go with that theory, then I say people busted for selling weed, there's no reason to jail them. They're not breaking the law. I mean, if the illegal aliens aren't breaking the law, then the weed seller isn't breaking the law either, right? I mean,
Unlicensed pharmacist.
oh well, yeah, I guess maybe unlicensed pharmacist. Backseat driver, do you want to come sit over here? Okay, but I mean, that's the stupidity of the left, you guys. I mean, when does that end? When does that stop? What kind of thought process is that? Drunk Pelosi needs to be deported? Yeah. PK for truth. Deported to where? Where should we send her? North Sentinel Island? That's my favorite. I like to send everybody to North Sentinel Island. If anybody's like a total documentary nerd like me, you know what North Sentinel Island is. She also said, Mr. President, the delay of deportations is welcome. Time is needed for comprehensive immigration reform. Families belong together. Do you guys know what that translates to? Mr. President, the delay of deportations is welcome because we want to continue to sit on our asses, drink, and waste America's time and money. Yeah, and we could care less about families, honestly. That's really what they're saying. Because they've had plenty of fucking time to do something about immigration. But really, when have they done anything about immigration? Anything. Nothing. I know, right? Nothing. So that's a line of bullshit, once again. So do I think that anything is going to come out of this 2-week delay before they go on to break? No. No. The Democrats aren't going to do squat. They have no intention of doing squat. They just want to buy some time. Yeah. So happy 4th of July! You're getting deported. I bet you that's what's going to happen. I really do. Congratulations, you're in America, but now you're leaving. Oh, Democrats, they had all the time in the world to do something, and they've done absolutely nothing, and they will do absolutely nothing, okay? Because they're not for the people. Anybody who believes they're for the people, that they're for immigrants, that they're for blacks, that they're for LGBTQ, you guys are stupid, because they're not, okay? They're not. They're just blowing smoke up your ass. And one of these days, those people are going to figure it out. So, you guys, going back to AOC. Always on crack. I might have to keep using that. AOC and a group of various other Democrats are going to visit a detention facility in Clint, Texas on Monday so that they can take more fake photos. No, just kidding. It's apparently part of a congressional probe into the facility's conditions. This facility is apparently supposed to be troubled. But they were invited by Veronica Escobar, who we all know is a totally fake politician who doesn't give a shit about her constituents. Okay, if you don't know who Veronica Escobar is, she's part of the whole open borders plan in New Mexico and Texas. They're all linked together. Okay, with Grisham and the railroads and the cartels. They're all linked together. Yeah. One of these days I'll have to do a whole video on that because she's dirty. I'm sorry, she's dirty. And she doesn't give a shit about her constituents. And she's proven that at her town hall meetings. So after this tour, so to say, they plan to speak to the media about how the facility is operated. So that translates to another fake photo opportunity with accusing Trump of caging children and injecting them with poison, and that they're living in concentration camps that they wanted to be in. Okay, Going back to that, they came here. They wanted to be here. They know what our process is. Come on, they've got some idea. Yeah. So concentration camps where they get money, they get donations, they get healthcare, they get free Taco Bell and free McDonald's. Concentration camps. Yeah. I highly doubt that they're really going to listen to Border Patrol agents on what they go through there, because it's really only the right that gives a shit about the Border Patrol and what they go through. You never see a Democrat on the border saying, hey, so how's your day today? Thank you for what you're doing. How can we help you? What kind of supplies do you need? Can anybody tell me when has that happened? I think I could wait here all night, because it hasn't happened. You only see the right doing that, okay? That's why we're the right. Because we're always right. Yeah. We're the ones that when we're on the border filming, we're like, hey, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you do. Okay? You don't see the Democrats down there trying to, shake hands with Border Patrol and talking to them and, telling them, hey, be safe out there. You don't. You don't. But all of us patriots, when we go down there, that's what we talk about. So the Democrats, they're pretty much like, screw Border Patrol. We're going to wipe the asses of the migrants instead. And give them some Taco Bell and McDonald's while we do it. So what do you guys think? Hey, we got 96 people in here and only 48 likes. So some of you guys need to click that like button. Come on. I'm giving you some juicy stuff here. Taco Bell and McDonald's. Anybody want to call in? Probably that guy that called in like 6 times, right? Right before the live stream. Like he was jumping the gun. Let me see how many times he called. Hold on. 5 times. He called me 5 times. Marcel, are you in here? Because you can call back now. I'll answer the phone. But I didn't want to answer the phone and then have to go into the live stream and be like, okay, you have to go. I have to go. And he didn't leave a message, so it must not have been important. Or maybe he had stage fright. I don't know, you guys. Area code 480-216-6140. If you want to be live on my live stream, give me a call. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. Let me know what you think about Taco Bell and McDonald's, because I would like to know.
Build that wall.
Ah, it's Marcel.
Build that wall.
Hi, this is Atomic News.
Marcel calling.
I was like, oh my gosh, this person needs to wait 5 minutes before I live stream.
I was like, I didn't even see your last live stream. I was just watching it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really have, all I have is a smart TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I was watching that, and then I got done with it, and then this popped up. And I went, oh shit, maybe I can call her now.
Yeah. I was like, well, hopefully that person will see the live stream and call in then.
Okay, first of all, Democrats aren't going to do a freaking thing.
Right. I agree.
It's just a ploy. He's out of the country. And they're mouthing off, and Pelosi's running her mouth. And that's exactly what they do when he's out of the country.
Yep. They do. You're right.
And otherwise, she's basically kind of quiet, isn't she?
You know what? That's an interesting observation. I think you're right. I think you're right in that. I agree with you.
Yeah. I watch enough of this crap.
When the cat's away, the mice will play, right?
Exactly. Yeah, the shit flies when whatever. Anyway, the next thing is, I watched a video, and that second military officer was killed by cartel.
Oh, the one that I talked about on my last live stream?
The second military.
Yeah. The one where they said that there was no foul play suspected.
Right. Now, I don't know about the first one, but I'm sure it's the same damn thing.
Right? Yeah. They kept saying no foul play suspected on all of this, and I'm like, this
and you
bullshit.
did say Ajo right. It's
right.
Ajo, Arizona.
Oh, okay, so I did do it right? Okay.
Yeah, I used to work for the sheriff's department, so it is Ajo.
You know what's
they
funny?
They have a station down there.
When I first moved
Pima County Sheriff's Department does.
Oh, okay. when I first moved here, I didn't know how to pronounce everything. When I first
Yeah.
moved here, like in, what was it, 2005, Rob?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I was like, what is Yavapi? And Mr. Atomic's like, it's Yavapai. And I was like, oh.
Yavapai.
I'm like, it looks like Yavapi to me.
You'll get the hang of it. You gotta just start rolling those R's. I'm not Spanish, but I've been around enough of the damn people.
Right.
I know how to roll my R's, like pinche stupito.
and Hasayampa, I was like, what?
like Jennifer, alto. She cracked me up when she tries to speak Spanish. God.
Definitely.
And let's see, what was the third point I was going to make? Oh my God. I'm glad to see you that you're here.
Thank you.
And I'm suffocating. I hate this heat.
Oh yeah, it's hard for me too because I have to reacclimate. It's been 5 years since I lived here, so. Yeah.
Well, it's probably because I'm sick. I don't like the heat no more.
Yeah.
But, I'm disabled, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I just can't stand it. And this weekend, it's been like 110.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
the
those
whole
monsoons
weekend, and
to
I'm
hit.
like, oh my God. I'm in a mobile home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, forget it. I got 3 fans going, 2 ACs, and my electric bill's over $100
Oh yeah.
from last month.
Yep.
Wonderful.
It's the season for that, right?
Just what I've been looking forward to, that over $100 electric bill.
What?
And I can't stop it.
Are you in Phoenix?
No, I'm in Mesa.
Mesa. Okay, so you're on the east side. Okay, gotcha.
I'm kind of on the border of Mesa and Apache Junction.
Okay, all right.
In fact, we have a head shop right down the road. Medical marijuana.
Right.
Yeah, it's very, very busy.
You have to have your green card for that. a special kind of green card.
I mean, I haven't been able to even, get anything because I can't afford it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's expensive.
Well, $100 goes straight to the damn state.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on, they're making money off of this. And they gotta pay. They pay for an armed guard too.
Yeah.
There's an armed officer in front of that place.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it used to be a Circle K a long time ago. But I've been here about 6 years, almost 6 years.
Well, the first time we lived here, I was here for 9.5 years, and then and then we moved out of the state for 5 years, and now we're back.
And I was born in Woodstock, Illinois. I am really pissed because my dad, I know damn well that he was a Republican.
Yeah.
And my poor dad's buried back there. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah. It's sad to see what's going on in
He
Illinois.
was killed in Crystal Lake.
Oh wow.
You know where that's at, don't you?
Yeah.
You know where McHenry's at?
Yep.
That's where my aunt, my cousins, grade school people that I went to grade school with still live. Mm-hmm. That's where my dad's buried.
Yeah.
Because my Aunt Pat's been in that house for over 50 years on Ann Street.
Oh, okay.
So when we left, I was just going into my freshman year.
Ah, okay.
I didn't even know what a Mexican was. I was 13, I swear to God. I knew what blacks were.
Right, in Illinois, yeah.
But back in those days, my dad worked in Chicago, but he didn't want his kids around it. Mm-hmm. So he kept us out in this, out in McHenry and Woodstock and Wonder Lake, and it's all white.
Yeah, right.
Not anymore, of course.
Somebody in my live stream just said, please deport me. I love McDonald's and Taco Bell.
Ew. They don't know how to cook real Mexican food then. That's another thing I learned from the Mexicans. I do know how to make good Mexican food.
I think it's great that they're serving shitty-ass Taco Bell burritos to Central Americans.
Yeah, but who's paying for it?
McDonald's and Taco Bell are donating that shit.
That's BS.
That's why I'm not going to eat there anymore. I'm like, we're in the Valley of the Sun. We got Del Taco. I'll go eat there. I don't need McDonald's.
I make my own stuff.
We have In-N-Out. I don't need McDonald's. In-N-Out's better anyway.
Yeah, I'll make my own stuff. I'll make my own pot roast and my own chili meat that I made today.
Damn right.
Yeah, forget
Well-
that. My rice is killer. My Spanish rice is killer.
Well, my dear,
Has been since my 30s. I mean, every time we had a potluck, it was like, please bring your rice.
right.
Okay, all right.
Well,
and
my
it
dear-
was always gone.
Well, I hate to cut you off, sweetie, but 5 minutes is usually my max, and I've got you at 7.5, so I got to open up the line for someone else.
I know, but I had to talk to you.
But I'm so glad you called in.
Yeah. Anyway, try to stay cool and
Yep.
tell Mr. Tomic I said hola.
Hola. All right, I will.
Hola.
I'll tell.
You know how to roll my R's, Jennifer.
What?
She said in a video from Mexico that she didn't know how to roll her R's.
Right. She's
I
working
do know how to
on
roll my R's.
it. Well, hopefully
Like,
I'll get to talk to you again, all right?
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's too funny. That is too funny. She's the one that called 5 times right before the live stream, and I'm like, not yet. So anyway, if someone else wants to call in, you guys, 480-216-6140. Just a little tidbit of information here. Border Patrol agent Bradley, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I think it's Waikel. Wakel? I'm not sure. I probably butchered that. Rescued a 7-year-old boy from Honduras after he fell out of a makeshift raft. And I say makeshift raft because, like I've said in many live streams before, it was probably like a bunch of boards held together with dental floss. Because migrants make poor decisions. And let me just re-stress that and reiterate that, you guys. Migrants make poor decisions, including the rafts that they toss together to try and cross the Rio Grande. Okay, that's why they have to keep getting rescued or they are drowning. How about we make some better decisions? Just a thought. Apparently the Border Patrol agent rescued him at the Rio Grande near the Eagle Pass area in Texas. The raft, surprise, it capsized, you guys. That dental floss doesn't hold together a damn mountain, okay? 4 adults and 5 kids were trying to cross on this makeshift raft. How about you not cross the river? There's a thought. What do you guys think of the Democrat debate, you guys? Did anybody watch that? Who actually got in their jammies and popped some popcorn and watched that shit go down? That clown show go down. Like, it was such a joke. Okay, I did a podcast show with Fake Truth and with Snafu Snaps on the night of the first debate with the first group that had Elizabeth Warren in it. And like, we couldn't even watch it. Like, it was like we were just talking shit the whole time. We were just talking smack, okay? BK for Truth, I watched with Conservative Anthony. Okay, cool. Just out of curiosity, you guys, who do you think is going to get the Democratic nomination? I'm just curious. I just want to know. Everybody just type it into their chat box there. Mr. Atomic thinks that Biden is going to get it. Do you guys think that they're going to screw Bernie and give it to Biden? Here we go. Somebody from Missouri. Hi, this is Atomic News.
Hi, this is me, Barb from the Ozarks.
Hello, how's
I
it
just
going,
want to
Bob?
ask you a question.
Sure.
What do you think California's governor is going to do with all that money that he accommodated for giving the illegal aliens free medical care? Because they already get it, so what's he want all that money for?
Yeah.
Do you know any illegal aliens that's having to pay a damn hospital bill?
I'm sorry, what? Repeat that?
Do what?
What was that last part? I didn't hear that.
You know any illegal aliens that they're holding accountable for hospital bills?
No.
Right, so they're already getting free hospital care.
Right. Because that's a good point. I mean, what illegal is actually going to pay their bill? They're not. They're not going to pay their bill.
Free.
Right. And
He's already got all this money coming in to give them free medical care. That's another scam that he's pulled off on California.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and let's just say they did owe money. What are they going to do? Go find them? No, they're not going to find them. They're gonna disappear into the cracks of society. And, no speak English. No, that's not me. That's not me.
Right. Every one of them that comes across the border that's got a cough or measles or about ready to drop a kid,
Right.
they get all free medical care.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Where,
I don't know what he's talking about unless he's just going to make a shitload of money, which
Right.
is probably what he's done.
But they live in concentration camps when they're detained, right?
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Free medical care, because the Jews in concentration camps got free medical care, right? Yeah,
They're
no.
all on the same diet plan.
Right.
Lose weight.
Exactly. I think it's absolutely disgusting and disrespectful that the Democrats are even using that term and placing it, to label detention centers. I think it's disrespectful to Jews. I really do, but that's just me.
It is, and those three women need their ass kicked is what they need. They
Mhm.
need somebody to just kick their ass.
Yeah, it's like I wish I could stand in front of one of them
Kick
for
them out
just
of
15
government.
seconds.
Kick their ass first.
Yep. I would love 15 seconds with any one of those three. 15 seconds,
yeah.
that's all I need.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, I probably couldn't do that anymore, but I got a bat.
Oh, I wouldn't even have to touch them. I wouldn't have to touch them. It would just be my words that, I'd ruin them.
Yeah, bored him to death. Beat him down with vowels.
What?
I could beat him down with vowels.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to say a lot of things to those three women.
Oh yeah, I would. Are you going to be down there when they all come down there?
No, I'm not going back down to the border until the second week of July. So that's 2 weeks from now? We're going to
How far
be
are you from the border?
Huh?
How far are you from the border?
I'm in the Phoenix area. So
That don't tell me a damn thing.
a couple of hours.
I don't know my... I know where the state is.
Yeah. It's a couple of hours. We're gonna
Okay.
head to the eastern side of the border in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, as Mr. Atomic says, the cartel territory.
Oh, wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go extra prepared.
Oh, yeah. What would you do? I mean, that was scaring me to death.
It gets your heart racing, like even the video that I did of those 4 or 5 people crossing when I was in Yuma, I had my heart racing, and those are just, one adult male and, 3 kids. Well, the 2 kids were older, I think, but the one was younger, but, so yeah, it was 4 people and that had my heart racing. I'm like, oh my God, they're really here in front of me.
Well, if I was younger, it probably wouldn't bother me as bad. But I used to live next door to the mafia in St. Louis, and that stuff didn't bother me then, but now it just kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be here.
Oh, the things that we'll do for the footage and the story, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You and Mr. Atomic be very careful, and
will.
I'll look forward to the videos.
We will for sure.
All right, thank you, and have a good evening and a good weekend.
You too. Thanks for calling in.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She was nice. Everybody's so nice on my channel. I love everybody. So I saw, was it Bruce? Bruce Wayne says Atomic News rocks. Thank you, Bruce. I saw that. It's hard for me sometimes to see my comments because I know you guys talk a lot and I have to walk and chew gum and read and answer the phone and So usually the best way for me to see something is if you do it like all bold in caps, or you do the at Atomic News, or if you do a super chat. Because if you do a super chat, you can actually put a question in there and it highlights it to me in like bright yellow and I can't miss it. But I did happen to see that because he made it big and giant, and I don't know how he did that, but I saw it. So thank you, Bruce. So I know Mr. Atomic says that he thinks that Biden will get the Democrat nomination. What do you guys think? You guys, the number is 480-216-6140. That's my permanent number now. It's officially, like, it's not a burner phone. It's like a real phone attached to my, like, Verizon. My telephone number is always in my description box in my video. So is my P.O. box, you guys. You know what I really want? I really want you to do something for me. Can you guys do something for me? All of you that watch me, some of you guys that are like regulars. I would like for you guys to send me your photo. You can print it off the printer. It doesn't have to be like some glossy 8x10. Okay. It can be a little photo. And write on the photo your YouTube name and the state that you're from. And if you could mail that to me to my P.O. box. I want to do like in my studio, like around my Trump flag, I want to have like photos of my people that watch me, behind me from when I film. So that would be really cool if you guys could do that. Or you could email it. Yeah, you could email it. My email's in the description box too. That'd be cool. It would just be cool also to get mail. Because I just got the P.O. box, so it's brand new. Hey, thank you, Janet. Janet Lance, $4.99 super chat. Are you going to Chiapas with the others? No, I'm not. I wasn't invited. I was invited to DC though with a bunch of other patriots for the 4th of July. Jerry from True Conservative Minutes. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, you should go subscribe to it. He has a lot of great footage too. And Paloma, and there's like a ridiculous amount of patriots that are going to DC for the week of the 4th of July. I did get invited to that. I really wanted to go, you guys, but with the move across the country, for us to move from Illinois back to Arizona, you guys, it cost $10,000. I shit you not. Okay, $10,000. The U-Haul alone was $4,000. So, and then you've got all your gas and your lodging and all that to come across, plus your first and last and whatever deposit. And you guys know I have 6 dogs, so I had to pay like pet deposits and shit. Okay, that costs a lot. So, having just moved here a couple weeks ago, and then the opportunity to go to DC, my funds, they just weren't there. They're just not there yet. Had it have come at a different time, maybe like 2 months from now, this girl would have been there. And you guys, I'm working on something with Jerry from True Conservative Minutes and Paloma to do a live stream, like a combination live stream with the 3 of us while they're in DC. Antifa plans to be there to basically cause problems for the Patriots and cause problems for DC and cause problems for the 4th of July, because that's what they do. Antifa doesn't know how to do anything except for cause problems because they're pussies. That's the only thing they know how to do is be violent and cause problems, like bratty little kids living in their parents' basement, because that's what a majority of them are, you guys. They're pussies. And they try to be all badass and cover their face with a bandana and be all tough with their hats and I'm gonna block this driveway and I'm gonna block this street. Really? They're pussies. So, anybody want to agree with me on that? 480-216-6140. Let me know what you think of Antifa pussies. So, you guys, I guess there's an 11-mile stretch in Cali right now that I guess more panels of wall are going up. Calexico area, I guess. And of course, judges are trying to block everything in regards to California going up and various things on the border. And honestly, I think judges who block anything border security related should be made to live on the border for a week, just 1 week. That's all, maybe even just 1 day. But 48 hours. Okay, let's go with 48 hours. And then they should be made to live on the border for 48 hours and then decide whether or not they want to block Trump border security. Just saying. Anybody want to agree with me on that or disagree with me? Why is someone on here talking crap about Paloma? She's cool. Who's talking crap about Paloma? I can't read everything. Mr. Atomic maybe knows. Paloma didn't hurt him. Oh, a lot of us wanted to do.
Someone was talking about him.
Oh, Paloma did not. You guys, Paloma did not hurt anybody on the border when we were down there.
Somebody said she hit him.
No, she did not hit anybody. Okay, I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. She did not hit anybody. And that little boy peed his pants before he came out of the bushes. Okay, she didn't make him pee his pants. All right, he came out of the bushes already wet in the crotch. All right. And one thing about that group of migrants that crossed that we were there in front of and I saw with my own eyes, is they came out of the weeds and they weren't soaked like they were, dragging themselves through water. But this kid, the sides of his pants, like his hips and thighs, were dry. It was his crotch that was wet. So who knows if, one, that's really his father, okay? We don't know if this is a recycled child or not. We don't know. Who knows if that kid was scared seeing Border Patrol off in the distance, because those people could clearly see Border Patrol behind us. Guaranteed. Who knows if this little boy was holding his pee for hours as they were driven up to the drop-off point. Who knows if this little boy tried to whip it out in the weeds when they were crossing and made a mistake and missed, okay? Paloma did not make this boy pee his pants, okay? So let's get that clear so everybody in here knows, and if anybody's talking about it or anybody hears about it, they know the truth from somebody who was there firsthand. Paloma did not make this little boy pee his pants, okay? And when we say little, he was like 10 maybe, okay?
5 or 6.
No, he wasn't that young. Okay, we'll compromise 8, okay? We'll compromise at 8 years old. That little boy came out of the bushes, already pissed his pants, all right? So, no, Paloma didn't do that. Paloma didn't hit anybody, all right? She came up close and personal to them, all right? On my video, you can't see her touch them at all. I'd have to go back and watch her video. I don't think that you can see in her video either. Yeah, Mr. Atomic says you can't, but, so let's just make sure we all, get that straight and clear. Wait, hell, I still pee my pants sometimes, Janet says. Let's see. He probably peed on himself so the criminal he was with wouldn't touch him. Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. One thing they always tell girls is if they think they're going to be raped or something, puke on yourself, pee on yourself, because then you're not appealing. So that's possible, if he was a trafficked kid. They probably didn't want to stop, so he pissed. That's also possible, TKO. That's possible. Who knows? They could have made that kid hold it and hold it and hold it because they had a coyote telling them and running the shots, as far as what to do. That's very possible as well. Because the border is scary. It's not the safe area. You guys, in Juarez, Mexico, on Wednesday, they had to close off traffic because of a shootout on the Mexican side of the border. Again. See, that judge that tries to keep blocking stuff for the border security needs to go live for 2 days, 48 hours in Juarez on the border. Especially in Juarez. And then decide if they should block border security. Yeah. Hey, so guess who's running drugs now, apparently? I didn't get a chance to read the whole article. But hey, you guys, 480-216-6140. I've got time for one more call if anybody wants to call in. But guess who's running drugs now, you guys? Not just,
CIA.
no. Shush. Not Mexicans. Well, yeah, they are, but not Central Americans. Well, yeah, they are, but the newest, you guys, are the Native Americans. The Tohono?
Autumn.
Yeah, Tohono Autumn Nation. Apparently, they're like leading the pack on drug running. Yeah. So I'm going to have to finish reading that article after this live stream. It got sent to me by one of the Guardian Patriots. I didn't get a chance to read it all before the live stream, though. So I don't have all the details, but there's like a whole video and stuff where there's some people going undercover. And it was, yeah, Native Americans. And Native Americans are getting into it now. Because, you know, living on the reservation ain't enough. So, all right. Well, we're at 55 minutes. Anybody have any big plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun tomorrow? Because I'm not doing anything fun tomorrow. Please tell me you guys are doing something fun. I have a day off, a weekend day off, and Mr. Atomic goes and makes plans with a friend to go to a gun show. So I'm like, okay, don't even bitch that we don't do anything. Yes, you did know I was off on a Sunday. My Platunia says relaxing. Ginger's working. I'm sorry that you have to work on a Sunday. Sometimes I have to work on Sundays too. I work retail now. Retail hours at a pet store. I can't say which one because then weirdos, you know, come in and stuff. No, I've already been recognized, you guys. Last week, somebody recognized me. So it only took 2.5 weeks before somebody in Arizona recognized me. So now I'm just waiting for somebody to recognize me that doesn't like Atomic News, because that'll be entertaining. I'll have fun with that one. But I posted a video, you guys, earlier in the week. I think it was Wednesday. Here in Phoenix, there was a house that painted the American flag on their block wall, and some jackass decided to tag it and spray paint it that said "fuck ICE, fuck Trump," blah blah blah, you know. And they ruined the American flag that this person had painted, you know, and it was really nice. And they screwed it up. So I think it lasted a couple days. But the Phoenix Police Department came with their own supplies, paint and supplies, and took the time to repaint the homeowner's block wall and fix the American flag. So if you go back and watch that video and you see that, I can tell you now it's back to normal. So thanks to the Phoenix Police Department for...
Coworkers in here?
It's one of my coworkers. Why?
Janet Lance?
No. I don't work with a Janet. Why?
Just to ask a question.
Oh, okay. So now I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
Sorry.
He's like, well, screw you. I'm not going to moderate anymore now. All right, guys. We're hitting about the 1 hour mark here, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for listening to the border update. Don't forget, my new telephone number is down below. My new P.O. box is down below. I want some pictures from people who watch my shows, who watch my channel, who subscribe. And then, you know, you guys let me know what your YouTube screen name is and what state you are from, okay? So that I can start putting that up in my studio, like around behind me, kind of like decorate, so I can see everybody that watches me. I think that would be really cool. So I hope you guys all have a good night. Have a great Sunday. And until the next border update, sometime next week, I'll post it in the community section, so keep an eye out. But until then, you guys, peace out.